Shalom, shalom, Israel, coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. First off, giving all praises, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word in truth with truth and sincerity. May you be of the elect. Shalom to all the Akim and the Akwat out there listening and learning. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native and Seminole Indians, who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird, Israelite foreigners, the Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these heathen nations. So to you, I say shalom, and may you be the elect. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, God of the Israelites, by Hashem meaning in the name, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls by the name of JC. Yeah, this lesson is inspired by what just transpired. All right. Not too long ago, a situation happened with me, with my vehicle. I got rear-ended. This car hit me 5 minutes from going to camp, and after all that whole situation, I show up in the usual spot where I would sit for camp. Hold on one second. Yeah, so I showed up for camp, and within 6-7 minutes of being there, here come this fat ass female security guard. This bitch always on her phone, on post. She'll never really be doing her job. Nonetheless, Yahweh Shai Shai put it in her spirit to come to me and say, how long you gonna be here? I said, you see me all the time. I'm always right here. She said, well, they been, basically getting down with the parking, right? They're locking down on parking. So she said the longest you can park there is for 90 minutes, an hour and a half. So I'm like, all right, whatever, As she left, here comes this damn tow truck, and this nigga driving slow as hell, looking around and shit. Then he pulls forward slow. Then I see him drop the tail end of his tow truck and backs up to this fucking black F-150. I'm like, what the hell? Because I remember, when I was coming up, the tow truck man had to come out. He had to link the shit up by hand and then get back in the truck or, do whatever levers and maneuvers he had to do to put the truck. This nigga just dropped his shit with some mechanism in the vehicle, backed up into the truck. Then I see the mechanism lift up, and that nigga took off within 30 seconds. I was like, damn. I was marveled by that, man, because I ain't never seen no shit like that before. But nonetheless, okay, this is what I saw, and I got to thinking, okay, so this is where we usually sit. This is usually where we're at for camp. And I'm like, okay, so this is what they're doing now. They're cracking down on parking. Well, this is where we've been parking at for many years. Now we're not really able to. So when I put that, in the room for us to be able to know what's going on, right? The information room. It was then in order for bros to go camp at another spot. And it made me think, oh, well, this is going to be the time, where we're going to have to start wiping our feet off. Okay. That spot is now smoked. All right. So nonetheless, that's what this lesson is based on, of that situation. All right. This is titled Tow Zones and Truth Droughts. No parking, no profits. Tow zones and truth droughts. No parking, no profits. All right. This is Isaiah 10, 1 and 2. It says, woe, right? Destruction. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Now, I put that to say this. Did anybody tell these people that parked in the area that they have 90 minutes parking? Did they get a forewarning about parking there over 90 minutes. Because I'm pretty sure they didn't do that. All right. Chances are, what these people do, they go around and they have like probably a piece of chalk and they mark the tire to see how long this person been there. Now, I don't know how they go about. Maybe they write it down, license plate number, make, model, color of the vehicle. All right, this person parked here at this time. Like they just watching everybody like a fucking hawk, right? But my point is, did they tell this person that he got 90 minutes, or he or she, did they tell this person they got 90 minutes? Because I'm sure whoever the fuck walked out of the store where they was at, okay, and came back and knew damn well they parked where they parked and came out and they fucking shit missing. And now they getting on the phone trying to figure out what happened. Probably think he got. Whole time fat ass security guard probably ain't said shit. Probably giggling, thinking this shit funny. But this is some righteous ass shit, man. Because I was, like I said, I'm sitting in my vehicle, and this tow truck just came in, and within 30 seconds, scooped this motherfucking truck up and dipped off into the location. Where the person probably went into this particular facility. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, this what they doing now? Okay. So it says, again, Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees as these fucking elites, right? The Edomites, definitely, making these shitty ass, bullshit ass laws. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness, which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that wisdom may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. Right? You don't know that person's circumstances. Probably went in there, probably got a few dollars together, went into this particular place, had to get some things, and was probably coming right out. Or maybe went in there, get some stuff, and probably seen somebody ain't seen in a while, got to talking, time passed. Now this motherfucker coming out, he got what he needed, or he or she got what they needed, and no vehicle to put it in or drive off with to get where they need to go. Or worse. Maybe they didn't go in for whatever. I don't know. I don't know where the person went. I never seen anybody come out. I left well ahead of time. But what if it was a certain situation where this person is getting by, day by day with whatever they got, and now they have an expense that they were not looking forward to paying, which is to pay the tow truck company to get their vehicle back. Money that because don't nobody just have money fucking laying around. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they do for a rainy day, but these days, it's unlikely because the cost of everything has gone up. I would even say that the average person doesn't even have $500 saved in their bank accounts. A lot of people live off credit cards. All right. So for this person to come out and see that their vehicle's gone, probably thinking, somebody stole their vehicle or what. Nonetheless, there's a police facility nearby. They can ask what happened or they can ask questions as to what happened. And they probably even know. They probably know what happens. I seen it, but I didn't see the person come out, so there was no need for me to say nothing because I was already gone ahead of time. But it's like, man, you don't know what that person was going through. Probably just got that vehicle. I don't know. Probably just got some money to go get whatever they're getting. I don't know. But I do know this person had to pay, once I'm sure they found out what happened to their vehicle, they got to pay this expense or this unforeseen expense to get their vehicle out because of this fucking unrighteous decree. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they didn't tell this person, hey, you got 90 days or 90 minutes to park in this location before the tow truck comes. I'm sure they're not going around and eyeballing every single person that parked there and say you got 90 minutes. That was some bullshit. When I saw that, I thought that was some straight up bullshit. You know, and again, not to mention something happened to me minutes before that, so I was already fried because my brand new vehicle just got into a fucking accident. Goddamn fucking nigger Mexican driving too fucking close. But nonetheless, we were safe. You know, vehicles can be fixed and repaired, right? But if Jake get hurt, ain't no, you don't know what Yahweh Shemel Shai got in store for you, right? You can still be laying on the ground. So, you know, the water Yahweh Shemel Shai, me and my little mans were safe. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. I'm going to read 10 and 11. It says, Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence, right, nor respect the ancient gray hairs of the age. That's how these Edomites are. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about Jake. They don't even care about them damn selves. Right? They'll do whatever they got to do to make sure Jake stay down and be down so they can, you know, remain on top, as it were. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 10. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. See that? Let our strength be the law of justice. That's some unrighteous ass shit, man. You know? Keep us down, man. Keep us oppressed. You know? And then you got the majority of our people thinking that these Edomites is truly the superior being. The fuck, y'all niggas are still under the yoke, a spiritual yoke, a mental yoke. They ain't even got to put irons around y'all neck and wrists and ankles no more. Y'all just spiritually fucked. You spiritually captive of this person still. You know? And these devils know, they know exactly what the fuck they doing, man. All right? They know that. And they know damn well that me and the bros camp in that particular location. They know that. I'm pretty sure these fucking pigs that set up shop, that's what it is. We need more parking spots. Some of these cars gotta go. We see these people camping right here. They doing a Bible thing. Well, they don't really need beer. If they ain't going to this particular facility, all right, then they need to go. I'm sure that's what happened because everything was fine and good till the piggy pigs showed up and set up camp. Facts, man. All right? But that's all right because we know what this means. If that means bros got to go in a different spot of the camp, hey, wipe your feet off. Wipe your feet off for that location. Because the more places we got to move around, hey, family of the word, motherfucker. Keep pushing us off the block. That's cool. We know what it means. We know what all this means. It's a gradualism till the day where the word is no more preached on the highways and the hedges. All right. Psalm 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? Hell nah. All right. Amos 3 and 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? The answer is fucking no. All right. Again, Psalm 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee? Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with anybody doing the works of Yahweh Shemel Shai in righteousness? No. That don't even make no sense. You trying to lead a better life, a good life, and reverence towards Yahweh Shemel Shai, and here you is hanging out with Pookie and Ray Ray. Or worse, hanging out with Esau. Seeing them do this shit to us. Right? But the point is the fact that they frameth mischief by law. Because again, I mean, I really don't know, but I'm pretty sure they not going around and telling everybody that parks in them areas, hey, you got 90 minutes to be here or the tow truck gonna come tow you. Okay, thank you for telling me. I'm pretty sure all these people are not getting edified, man. All right, these devils just want their fucking money and to be unrighteous towards those that are under them. Right? Micah 2, 1 and 2, it says, woe, destruction to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. And you know what? I got an idea. I know how to fix this. We're going to just tell people, you got 90 minutes to park here. We're not even going to tell them. Fuck that, man. We want our money. We're not even going to fucking tell them. We're just going to let them fucking park and be there for a while, and we'll just make a decision to take their vehicles. And don't even let them know. That's bogus as hell. You could at least get a fucking loud horn speaker and, license plate so and so and so, or wherever they are in the facility, have the people that work there in this particular building, get on the phone, for the overhead speaker. Hey, license plate so and so, you're about to be towed. You might want to go to your vehicle right now. Something like that. You know what I mean? But no, these people ain't on it. No, we want our money. Oh, they parked there for a few minutes. Put a fucking boot on it. How much is the fee? $200. Perfect. Yeah, we'll hurry up and get these people out of here. They want people to be quick, fast, and in a hurry out of these spots. What are they getting ready for? What do you think their mindset is? 15-minute cities, perhaps? Huh? Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it. They ain't going to bed till they fucking come up with some wicked ass practice, man. Something evil. You see? Oh, you got throw Jake in jail. Jake ain't got no clothes. Whatever clothes he got on his back, whatever shoes he got on, no money. They let him go. Fuck, probably early as hell in the morning, or late at night, knowing damn well he ain't got no place to go. So what he going? And Jake know he ain't got shit going on. This nigga probably gonna commit another crime, just so he can get thrown right back in jail because he know that's the only bed he can actually sleep in. And that's the only food he can probably get. 3 hots and a cot. That's a goddamn shame. This is what the fuck they do to our people, man. Our people ain't shit like that. They're like damn dogs in a fucking kennel. That's all they know is a goddamn kennel. So yeah, don't expect them to be happy-go-lucky when people come through. They probably angry, man, and they probably want to bite these people. So then what happens? Eventually they put the dog down because it's that dog is not safe. It's not friendly. Well, you got a nigga locked up in jail and in prison for a long time. That's all they gonna know is that prison life, that jail life. Yeah, they're probably not gonna be productive in society. I remember an incident. This is TV show I was watching on Netflix about firefighters, and these were inmates in prison that were firefighters. And these people get out of prison and they try to get a job as a fireman, and they can't get hired because they're felons. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a motherfucker? Fuck Esau, man. For real. And anybody that want to hold this nigga hand and still be cool with him, fuck you too. Because your ass ain't trying to have no prudence as to understand why we have the hatred towards this motherfucker, man. The same person that got a perpetual hatred toward us from the very beginning. We love our people. This is why we go out and warn. But y'all don't want to listen. You don't love us. We love y'all, but you don't love us. That's cool. Y'all gonna have to learn the hard way. That's all. Right? And you say, how do we love you? We love you because we out there warning you. That's what love is. Love warns. Love is scornful. It'll get off in your ass. Right? But if it's somebody you don't care about, you don't give a damn about, you ain't gonna say shit to them. Right? Why would you? Why would you waste breath on somebody you don't give a damn about? You wouldn't. But if somebody you care about, you're going, hey, get right or get left. And that's what me and the brothers do. We go out there, we let our people know what it is. We also let these other heathen nations know their judgment. And 2/3 of our people, let them know the judgment. But again, this is all out of love. But they don't see it that way, and that's cool. That's cool. I'm going to read this again, Micah 2, 1 and 2. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence. We know who that is. Who doing this shit right now? Who been doing this shit? The Edomites. Oh, I think they need some help. I think they need some democracy. We didn't ask for your help. Yeah, but we're gonna help you. I see that's your enemy. We're gonna help you. We're gonna destroy them. And after we do, we want something in return. Right? That's how these motherfuckers operate, man. Right? You didn't ask for their help, but they're gonna come help you, even though you didn't ask for it, because they want something. A friend is only a friend for his own occasion. That's how these devils operate. As soon as you turn your back, this nigga gonna usurp your spot. You cannot trust the enemy, man. Never trust thine enemy. Right? And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And what these fucking rats in New York was doing, right? Taking over people's houses. Because these rats think they own every goddamn thing. And I can't wait till the Lord come and exterminate you fucks. Fucking rats, man. Proverb 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Is anybody rejoicing these days? Anybody happy these days? No? Oh, okay, let's see why. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Yeah, everybody just barely struggling to get by, man. A lot of people had to downsize. They had their own crib. Now they back in the crib with their parents. You know, feeling shameful. Man, fuck that. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But people have been used to living a certain type of lifestyle and a certain type of way. Then they get reduced. That's not a feel good. You know, that doesn't make you feel good. This doesn't make you feel awesome. Makes you feel less than. You know, but that's how things is these days. Money getting tighter. We told y'all. But see, hey, y'all, a lot of y'all got that light wife spirit, man. You can't fathom the idea of letting go of this place. You're gonna hold on to every fucking crumb. And that's gonna be a downfall. Right? Because you don't have the pilgrim mindset. You know? You gotta have and you gotta want, you gotta desire, you gotta lust, you gotta covet. That's gonna be your fucking downfall, man. You know? But these devils that's in charge, oh man, do they got some fucking shit coming to them. They got a hefty bill to pay. Right? And this is one of the reasons why these devils are gonna get put down after their time in servitude, their time in captivity with Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is why they're going to be put down forever and ever. No more to exist after their time is done in servitude because of this kind of shit. Amos 8:11-12, it says, Behold, the day comes, saith Yahweh, the Lord power, Yahweh Shemel Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst of water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai. The words of Yahweh Shemel Shai, how's that? By the way of the prophets. Out on the highways and the hedges, bidding the elect to the wedding, right? Because when we talk this word, we're trying to wake up the righteous elect with the word. It's not us ourselves waking them up, but when this word hit them, it's either going to wake them up or they're still going to be asleep. Enchanted with this world or enchanted with this word. All right? Because this word is quick and powerful like a two-edged sword. Hebrews 4:12. It's either going to humble you or it's going to irritate your spirit to where you just move on. All right? But it's going to be a time and a point where they're not going to hear this word anymore. And this is one of them things. This is one of those catalysts, okay, that can spring forward this whole thing, man. You can only park there for 90 minutes. What the fuck kind of since when? Right? So now everywhere people go, they gonna be on pins and needles. You know, oh shit, let me check my watch every fucking 5 minutes. Oh shit, I gotta hurry up and get back. Oh, the fucking train is taking forever. I need to get there. Vehicle towed. That's a goddamn, man. Fuck these people, man. Verse 12, it says, And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. Then, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and shall not find it. They're going to be looking for the man of the Lord and not going to be able to find us because time is up. All aboard. The doors of mercy is almost closed. The spiritual bullet train is almost at the time of departure. Put it that way. And that's Yahweh Shai's return to gather the elect in them chariots and dip while this place gets dusted and smoldered and burned and raised. All right? This place is going to be a sea of glass, a lake of fire. But not for the elect, only the 2/3 and the heathen. Those that, didn't get captured for captivity. All right? But before that happens, the famine of the word. And when that happens, you better be goddamn scared, man. Because that's a bad sign for anybody that's not already trying to deal with Yahweh Shemel Shai. Not trying to inquire. Isaiah 55:6, which is my point. Seek ye Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai while he may be found. Where can he be found? He's invisible. You see the prophets? There you go. But you guys are just the prophets. We're the mouthpiece of the Lord. Got any questions? You want to know something? Ask. Seek ye Yahweh Hashem Shai while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Inquire, motherfucker. That's the whole thing. Inquire about Yahweh Hashem Shai. Ask questions how to get right. About how to get right. Ask questions what's deemed sin, which is transgression of the law. Ask these things. All right? What do I need to do to get right with Yahweh Hashem Shai? Or I'm sorry, would you say the names were? You better meditate on them names, motherfucker. There's going to be a point in time where you're not going to be able to do that. This is why you need to seek Yahweh Hashem Shai while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Because one day, it ain't happening. You waited too late. You put it off. You thought it was a fucking joke. You're going to be the joke in that day. 2 Ezra 4:29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. See that? All these things got to happen for the good to come. All right? All these things got to happen so people can so people can see and understand what these prophecies are about. Why it was so important to stop what they were doing and start serving Yahweh Shemel Shai, or else. You see? But our people ain't going to do that. Their neck was hard as sinew. They stiff-necked, still to this day. Same ones mocking and scoffing and talking shit in the wilderness. They saw all the great works of Yahweh Shemel Shai to get us out of Egypt, parting the Red Sea so we can walk on dry land to get free and have the waters closed on Pharaoh and all his men so they be drowned at the bottom of the Red Sea. And our people still talk. Hey, you brought us all the way out here in the wilderness. We better off with Pharaoh and die. Fuck you. Same ones here today talking shit. Unsatisfied. Insatiable. Everything's always a problem, but they don't even count their blessings, as it were. So yeah, all this bad shit gotta happen. We all gotta see it so we can really understand what judgment is. So we can really understand what righteousness is. So we can really understand what sin, transgression of the law is. So we can really appreciate that for those that have been woken by Yahweh Shemel Shai, really appreciate that, and be glad that we not still asleep and being a part of these people. Well, look at these guys. These guys are crazy. What are they wearing? They talking about the Bible on the street? That's weird. Why don't they go to church? What name are they calling? That's not the Lord's name. Isn't the Lord's name JC? These guys are weird. He could have still had us like that. Man, fuck these niggas talking about, man. I'm trying to get money. I don't know what these cats talking about. Niggas out here dressing weird and shit. Got a Bible in their hand. These niggas don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? The Lord could have had us like that. So you got to really appreciate what Yahweh Shemel Shai has done for you, done for us. Proverbs 1:24-33. Because I have called and you refuse, right? You didn't seek the Lord while he may be found. You didn't call upon him while he was near. You put it off. And so therefore, Proverbs 1:24, because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. Jake ain't trying to hear this word. Jake ain't trying to listen to the prophets. Jake is not trying to be mindful of Yahweh Shemel Shai and his will. He wants to fulfill his own flesh, this person. All right? These people, the 2/3 of our people. The heathen. All right? The heathenettes. I also will laugh at your calamity. The Lord said he's going to laugh at you motherfuckers when all hell break loose. Because you didn't bother. Right? You thought you got it all figured out. Just like my mom. I love my moms. I really do. But she thinks, oh, I'm a skilled hunter. That's fine and good. But if Yahweh Shemel Shai is not with you, you ain't hunting shit. You're going to be hunted. Jeremiah 16:16. You're going to be hunted. I love you, mama. But you're the one that's going to be hunted. If you ain't getting your shit right and dealing, trying to deal and inquire through Yahweh Shemel Shai, you ain't got shit coming, skilled or not. If the Lord ain't with you, he ain't with you. Your skills don't mean a daggone thing. All right? Verse 20, Proverbs 1:26 again, it says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. Yeah, what's his name? Oh, man, we gonna die. I can't remember the name. Okay, let's just call on JC. Hey, JC, please. Nope. You're not being listened to. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh Shemel Shai. They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them. Man, I ain't listening to them prophets, man. I ain't hearing none of that shit. These niggas out here wearing these whatever the fuck they got on and talking about the Bible and calling on some weird name. That ain't the Lord's name. It's God, and his son's name is JC. The hell these niggas talking about? You despised wisdom. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Y'all gonna go down to Egypt for help. You're gonna keep going to your government for help. Whole time got you niggas in a trick bag. You've been snared. Because you depend on the government cheese, the government money. No jelly, nothing. Looking ass. The prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. See that? Those that listen and get right with Yahweh Shemel Shai can be good to go. You ain't got to worry about the dog catching your ass. All right? But those that will not listen, those that will not hearken, all right? They despise the prophets, which ultimately they despise Yahweh Shai, which ultimately they despise Yahweh. They're smoked. Okay, I don't give it, like I said, as far as my moms and anybody that's like-minded, I'm a good hunter. Yeah, that's fine and good. But if you ain't doing right by Yahweh Shemel Shai, you're through. I can't tell you how many times my mom talking about, well, I'm going to be straight. I'm going to be good. I'm okay. I love you, mama, but nope. Sorry. You leaning on your own understanding, and your understanding is completely off. You have no fear toward the Lord, and yeah, you're through. All right? And that's the point, man. You know, so when we start seeing more and more unrighteous decrees happening, all right, by way of pushing the prophets off, pushing them away, hey, famine of the word, motherfucker. So be prepared, get ready. All right. Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praises, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word in truth with truth and sincerity. May you be the elect. Stay prayed up, repent. Abba Babal, Kwam Yasharella, and Shalom.